Hey, it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out my doula services that I offer. You can check out my childbirth education courses, and you can check out my merch. So I woke up this morning and I'm, searching, reading, checking my email and things like that. And I see a story out of Serbia where they had a school shooting. The shooter took out 8 students and I think 1 teacher. So I'm going to share the clip with you and come back and we'll talk about it.
A teenager who allegedly shot dead 8 fellow students and a school guard in Belgrade has been detained. Police say a boy called Kosta Kekmanovic burst into a classroom and opened fire using his father's gun. 6 other pupils and a teacher were wounded in the attack. A senior official said the boy himself called police after the shooting. Euronews Serbia's Bojan Brkic says investigators are still trying to establish a motive.
The citizens of Serbia are expressing their shock on social networks after the news they heard this morning and are trying to comprehend just what happened, because despite the fact that the Serbian nation is among the most armed in the world, school shootings have never happened before in Serbian history. And everyone is trying to get an answer to a simple question: what prompted a 14-year-old child from a primary school with exemplary behavior and prize-winning record to walk into a classroom and shoot his classmates and teachers? Now, there is no answer to this question. There have been some claims on social networks that bullying was the trigger, but we will not know until the investigation is over. Bojan Brkic, Euronews Serbia from Belgrade.
So that was, the news clip or the article. And if I'm not mistaken, the reporter was talking about how, they are a place, over in Serbia where they have, people have guns and things like that, but they don't really have to worry about violence like this. He actually said, like, this is the first time that they've ever had a school shooting. And it's so horrible that this is where we've come to, as a world, as a society, where our only answer is to take other people's lives. Nobody wants to talk about anything anymore. Shoot, nobody even wants to, fight it out. And I'm really just curious to know how someone other than the United States handles things like this, right? We've had so many school shootings, and it is so sad. And I know that people want to say that, guns are the problem. And I think I've touched on this before, that I disagree. I don't think that guns are the problem. It's the people who get the guns and choose to use the guns. But I'm just curious to see, how another country goes about handling something like this. And, if it's possible that, if they handle it completely different or do something differently than we've done, if there's something that, we could possibly look into to protect our children. You know what I'm saying? I think that they said the shooting stemmed from some type of bullying or something to that. And it's growing up in school, I think everybody's had to deal with bullying, but it's on a different level now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think back in the day, you probably just had to deal with the little bullies, while you were at school. And sometimes y'all would meet after school or meet somewhere and, fight and be done with it. Shoot, even sometimes after the fight, y'all be cool after the fight, But now you're bullying the person while they're at school. You're bullying the person then on social media. And it's a constant thing that's going on. And like I said, these kids have to deal with so much more than we had to deal with. And it's just sad, that you feel like this is your only option, that you can't do anything else to deal with the bullying, to deal with the problem, other than take someone else's life. It's really sad. But I was completely shocked, like, wow, because the light is always shown, you know, on us as far as like things like that go. And to hear that, you know, it's happening, or it happened somewhere else, was my mind was blown, honestly. Not to say that you don't have violence other places, but y'all know we're really huge on violence here in the US. I mean, it's no secret, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, once I, get an update on this story, I will definitely come back and I'll update, you all. Just curious to see how this one plays out. But I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.